Hello, everybody. It's me, Therese. Welcome back if you are, part of the community already, and welcome in if this is your first time. I'm going to be talking about a character named Mantis, which we all know her from Guardians of the Galaxy. Marvel Rivals is a game. It's like a hero shooter, is what it's called. If you're new here or if like you're not familiar with it, um, and in hero shooters, basically your characters have roles that they all are a part of. Separately, there's some people like Doctor Strange. Role he's in is called a tank role, so he can kind of take a lot of hits and he can control an area and protect his teammates. That's kind of what they predominantly do. Star Lord is a DPS. He's a person that kind of does specializes in dealing damage and keeping enemies off of his teammates. Um, and keeping enemies away. Uh, and somebody like Mantis is a healer or support character. So she has abilities that help her keep her teammates alive and help them perform better as the match goes on. So with a character like Mantis, she is. I'm gonna put on her fancy one of her fancy outfits.
Is my
Okay.
eternal
With a character
guide
like
and the
Mantis, she
source of
has
my
the ability
powers.
to kind of attack people with her like these seeds or life orbs is what they're called. 'Cause life energy is what she uses to use her abilities and stuff. I guess to have empathy and like be emotionally sensitive. Um, so she's able to kind of shoot these things at people. Now for her teammates, since she's a support character, she can give them a life orb, which is the thing that looks like a leaf in the middle of the screen right there under the crosshair to keep their health up. Now the thing about her that I think they kind of need to fix in the game, so to speak, or something they can kind of tweak, is that if you don't have a life orb, you cannot heal your teammates. Um, if you don't, you also have the option to give your teammates more damage with a life orb. So one of the things I kind of think they need to tweak for Mantis is that since she's unable to heal her teammates if she doesn't have a life orb, then you can get one back by hitting a headshot. So, which is nice, but in the heat of combat, hitting a headshot may not be easy. You're kind of just everywhere, moving around, make sure you don't get hit. So, like getting headshots is not going to be easy to get those seeds back. Um, I think they should allow her to be able to either hit body shots to get her seeds back or to get the life orbs back. Um, or they should allow it to be reloaded. Like a character like Rocket Raccoon, he's also a healer or
I'm
support
a
role.
good guy
In this
who
game, they're called
occasionally takes
strategists.
stuff that doesn't belong
He
to me.
has a orb
You're
he can shoot
welcome.
out that heals his teammates, and once he runs out of it, he reloads his gun. He also has in that same gun, he's able to fire like bullets from his Gatling gun side, and he has to reload that too. So once he runs out of either healing orbs or bullets from the Gatling gun, he's forced to
In
reload,
your
and he's
face.
like back to having the max amount. I think they could do the same for Mantis. Maybe if they tune down the amount of burst healing she does, because once you use one of the life orbs, it does a flat amount of healing first, and then healing over time happens. Like basically, it starts. The person starts healing on their own with the energy attached to them from her life orb. I think they should allow her to be able to maybe not burst heal if she doesn't have any life orbs, but at least start the passive heal. Like I should be able to kick in the passive heal now, but I can't because I'm out of those. I have to hit a headshot to get one back or wait over time. In the middle of a fight when all of my teammates are getting hit, it's not going to be easy to do that. Now she does have an ultimate that allows her to like give people extra health on top. So I get that. That makes sense of that. The or life orbs not being too potent or being able to use those too often because eventually she can do that. But if she can't sustain her teammates in the middle of a fight, because this game is kind of fast. There's some really powerful characters in here. There's characters that can hit you for one shot, like Black Widow. She hits you for
First
one
broken
and then
enemy
two.
in the
That's it.
river.
A character like Hawkeye hits you
Mindless
actually for
ways
one,
the
and
Avengers
then
taught
that's it.
me.
If you're a character that is basically this section on down, if you get shot in the head, you get sent back to the spawn. So basically, you die. If you're up here, you get shot in the head from by Hawkeye, you can survive. That and other characters like Squirrel Girl, who her acorns they explode basically.
Well,
So
I
if you're
take
nearby,
that as genetic
you catch a
anomaly,
few
but I
strays,
know
then you're kind of gone, you know. And again, and there's 6 people on each team, so there's a lot to think about. And I think, something as simple as allowing her to just kick in the passive heal if she doesn't have any life orbs would be great. She doesn't even have to be able to damage boost. I'm okay with her not being able to damage boost. But as long as she can keep people healthy, I think that works. And if need be, that they, you know, don't allow her to be able to get her ult as fast, like her ultimate ability where she has this right here. Like, I understand if it takes longer for me to be able to get it by healing people. I collect that energy for the ultimate by healing people or dealing damage to enemies. See how the number on the bottom right kind of like changes really, really fast? Whereas if it just sits there, it kind of just slowly ticks up. Very slowly, actually. Um, so like, I think that's just a small change, a small tweak. Maybe if she's able to reload her life orb when somebody taps them and they don't have any left, that'd be cool. Or if she can just kick in the passive heal, um, just casually, if she doesn't have any seeds. She doesn't have to do the flat heal, but casual heal. So, thank you so much for watching. Comment how you feel about it too. I mean, I understand a lot of people play the game differently and understand the game differently, but don't be too crazy in the comment section. Think of this like we're talking in class. Uh, let's have a conversation as if we're kind of like being respectful to the teacher. Um, Not like we're not adults, because at this point, most of the people who might be commenting might be adults. So if we want to have a conversation about it, let's talk about it. Let's do it. Maybe we can all discuss some things we'd like to see changed, and kind of even if they're kind of outlandish, it's kind of fun to talk about. If we want to see Spider-Man have a spider web that he can grab somebody and swing around and hit other people with it, then talk about that in the comments. That's fun. All right, thank you so much for watching. I'll see y'all next time. I'd appreciate it if you like the video. It really supports and helps me. Uh, grow the channel and a lot more people be a part of the community, because they'll be able to also see it, and subbing to the channel so that whenever I post a video, you get notified, by also pressing the bell after you sub to the channel.